Filipino hospitality is legendary. Invite us over and suddenly, tables overflowing, your bag is packed with lumpia. And you're living with food for the week. But in America, you might just get a smile with a glass of water.
That's too much information!
So why do Filipinos go all out while Americans keep it simple? If you're Filipino in the US or curious about these culture clashes, keep watching. You'll laugh, you'll nod, and you might rethink how you welcome people. Hi, I'm Grace, a Filipina living in the US, and today I'm sharing one of my funniest culture shocks, comparing Filipino hospitality to American culture. When I moved here, I thought I knew how to be a good host, but wow, the differences shocked me. If you ever felt the same, trust me, you're not alone. In the Philippines, guests mean food, drinks, and even slippers. Stay longer? No problem. We'll grab blankets. But my first American visit, they smiled, welcomed me in, and handed me water. That's it. I sat there and thinking, wait, where's the pancit? Where's the karaoke mic? Be honest. What's your reaction be? Drop a rice emoji in the comments if you'd also be looking for rice. Back home, my mom cooks like she's feeding a whole barangay. Ay, kumain ka na ba? Even if you just ate. Say no, it doesn't matter. You're still living with food in the bag. Non-negotiable. Here in America, hospitality is about boundaries. You're invited, yes, but the fridge doesn't magically open. At first, I felt almost unwanted. Like, ate, where's the pancit? Later, I realized it's not coldness. It's cultural. Respect here means giving space. Back home, you're feed until you burst. Here, you live wondering if you should swing by Taco Bell after. But the reality shock came when I hosted an American friend Filipino style. Let's just say she thought she was being held hostage by food. I invited my American coworker to dinner. It went all out. Adobo, sinigang, lumpia. My tiny table looked like a fiesta. She walked in. I said, eat, eat. Her face froze. She said, oh, I already had dinner. And I said, what? Dinner? It's 5:30. She tried to eat, but after a few bites, whispered, Grace, I can't eat anymore. I smiled. Don't worry, that's round one. She nearly fainted. Would you survive Filipino round one or tap out? Comment below. And here's another funny clash. Back home, guests don't lift a finger. No dishes, no serving, nothing. You sit and eat. But during 4th of July, when friends came over, one offered to help me cook. I said,
should I help? No, relax. You're the visitor.
Later, I learned in America, if you don't let guests help, they might think you're being rude. For them, participation equals respect. Here's my tip. When hosting here in America, balance both. Explain your Pamper style, but let them help if they insist. But then, the tables turned. I visited their house. And what they served for dinner, my tita back home could have collapsed. One weekend, I visited an American friend. Of course, I brought small gifts. Because in the Philippines, you never arrived empty-handed. I gave her the gift, and she said, oh, you didn't have to, and set it aside. Didn't open it until later. I was shocked. Back home, you open it immediately. Thank them, maybe even share it. Here, nope. Wait for later. Then came dinner. One dish. Just one. I was like, where's the backup? Where's the rice? My Filipino stomach filed a complaint. Sleeping arrangements? Back home, we give you the bed, the pillow, everything. We'll sleep on the floor. Here, they set up an air mattress. Sweet, yes, but I felt like I was intruding. That's when I realized in America, my home is yours, but within limits. Back home, my home is yours. Take my bed, take my blanket, and here's my last bottle of Coke. The biggest difference didn't happen at the dinner table. It happened during crisis. And that's when everything clicked. My car broke down in the US. My neighbor gave me a mechanic's phone number. Helpful, yes. Very practical. But in the Philippines, 10 neighbors would push the car, offer snacks, call their cousins, and by the end of the night, we'd be eating pancit together. Neither is wrong. Filipino hospitality equals community and care. American hospitality equals respect and independence. Both help, but in different ways. That's when I came up with what I call Pamper versus practical rule. Filipinos pamper. No work, just eat and relax. Americans participate. They feel loved by helping out. At first, I thought Americans were cold, but really, they just show kindness differently. Both are hospitality. Both are love. Just different languages. So I want to know, which style do you prefer? Do you love the fiesta style generosity or the simple no pressure American way? Drop your story in the comments. I'd be reading and replying. And if you enjoyed this, don't miss my other video. Or you can binge watch my playlists. At the end of the day, whether you're in Philippines or in America, the heart of hospitality is connection. And that's what matters most. So, until next time, ingat and keep spreading kindness in whatever culture you're in.